Department of Civics, Department of Culture of Mumbai University, the head of the department and their professors, all got together and sat and said, we must do something, we must find an alternative model. And they nominated me, a committee under my chairmanship, to work out an alternate model. That's how self-redevelopment took its birth. Now, forget the buildings which the builders have abandoned. Let's look at the buildings in Mumbai which builder has completed. No builder in Mumbai, no builder, I'm telling you, no builder in Mumbai has completed the building on the day that he has assured that he will complete. The best builder may have completed it 1 year later. The middle one may have completed 2-3 years later. The little bad one may have completed it 5 years later. अरे 10 साल भी हुआ तो कोई बात नहीं, घर तो मिला. Lot of people think like that. But no builder has completed it on the day that he has promised the people that we have completed. And they talk of, just talk lies. They say, RERA is there. RERA doesn't cover any one of us. RERA is not applicable for redevelopment at all. RERA is not applicable for any members of any cooperative housing society if they go for redevelopment. So, RERA is only meant for 15 to 20,000 people who buy flats. And when you buy a flat, you sign on the agreement which builder gives. You have no right to make changes in that. So he gives you an agreement which is totally one-sided. You sign it. So the one-sided agreement that he has given you, if he violates his one-sided agreement only, then you can go to RERA. That is why out of the 20,000 agreements, some 50 or 100 people go to RERA, rest have to suffer in silence. So RERA is useless as far as we are concerned. Yesterday the Supreme Court said that please close down RERA because it's useless. It doesn't do any help to the people. It only helps the builder. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court has said yesterday. I've been saying this for 10 years, but now the Chief Justice understood it after 10 years. Der aaye durust hai. But at least finally he has said what needs to be said. So the talk that RERA protects us if we go to a builder is bullshit, because there is no protection for original residents under RERA, no protection of any nature whatsoever. Now we inspected 1,050 buildings have been reconstructed, redeveloped by builders in Mumbai, and we have done a study of it. We have found that 86% of the buildings, the quality of construction of the rehab portion, that is the portion to be given to us, is either C, -C, or at best +C category. The whole society is divided into two parts. One is the sellable area and one is the rehab area. The sellable area he would make slightly good. Prime portion of the land goes for the sellable. And in some corner of the place, we have to be there. Because we are the mafatias, फुकटे. जो मोफत में लेने वाले उनको फुकट्या लोकांना कुठेतरी एक कोपऱ्यात टाकून द्यावं. So we are the mafatias. So मफत में घर लेने वाले लोग हैं कुछ किए बगैर. तो ये मफतिया लोगों को कुछ ना कुछ देना पड़ता है भाई, कानून से दिया, इसके लिए उनको कोने में डालो. And who has benefited in Mumbai? Only the chairman and secretary. Because the builder negotiates with them, बाकी के लोगों को छोड़ो, तुम्हारी बात बोलो. 10 करोड़ 15 करोड़ तुमको देते, के लोगों को क्या देना हम डिसाइड करेंगे. आप खाली हम जो बोलते हैं वो जाके लोगों को बोलने का कि ये ऐसा और कोई नहीं दे सकता है, यही अच्छा है. एंड द पीपल फील दैट ठीक है भाई, चेयरमैन सेक्रेटरी ने बोल दिया तो ठीक है. दिस इज व्हाट हैज हैपेंड एंड नाउ दिस हैज स्टार्टेड इन नवी मुंबई. द बिल्डर्स आर अप्रोचिंग डिफरेंट चेयरमैन सेक्रेटरीज, calling them, offering them huge amount of bribes. Only thing is, don't tell people that we have an understanding. Rest we will manage. They have created this new cadre called PMC. It's a bogus cadre. If a doctor gives you wrong medicine, who do you complain? The Indian Medical Council. If an engineer gives you a wrong advice, who do you complain? The Engineers Association of India. If an architect does a wrong plan, who do you complain? The Council of Architecture. If a lawyer does a wrong thing, an illegal thing, who do you complain? The Bar Council of the Bar Association of India. So every professional is governed by some regulatory authority, which if he does wrong, he has to be caught. Is there any definition of who can be a PMC? I have met people who are fourth fail and they have only, all it is required is to print a card saying that PMC, so and so PMC, and they distribute the card. When you ask them questions, they say my architect will reply. वो मेरे पास काम करता है ना, architect भी है, engineer भी है, सब लोग हैं. So he is a person who makes money out of. I worked with builders. I just met Mr. Raina from your building. He and I worked together in a fund called Urban Infrastructure Venture Fund. Our job was to give money to builders. I was an employee there, getting good salary. They took care of me. So I have no regrets for working there. So when I was I just met him today because I had lost touch. He left the company long time ago, and he met me after maybe 10 years today. So I remember that. We had in the builder's balance sheet some suspense account. What is that suspense account? That suspense account is an account which they pay the PMC for what? For lying to the societies, for giving wrong feasibilities to the society. And when it comes from a PMC, it is on a letterhead, it is nicely printed. We feel that good printing is good stuff. We don't understand that fraud can be printed well also, but that we don't understand. So this new breed of the PMCs are on the payroll of select builders, and the builders send them कि आज ये बकरा पकड़ो, आज अलकनंदा में जाओ, कल स्नेह में जाओ, उधर जाके उनको बोलो कि ये बहुत मुश्किल है, ये परमिशन के लिए अंडर द टेबल 5 करोड़ देना पड़ेगा, तुम लोग कहाँ से लाएगा? Because they know the nerve of the people. The best way of taking people to a builder is by saying तुमको पैसा निकालना पड़ेगा. People who don't pay regular maintenance, if you tell them कि self development में पैसा निकालना पड़ेगा तो self development में जाएंगे ही नहीं. So the PMC will come and say self development is very good, but you have to contribute money. He knows once he says that, nobody is going to agree because people don't want to contribute money. Little does he understand that the preamble of the self-redevelopment document that I have written says that no member shall contribute any money towards self-redevelopment. That is the preamble. There is no money that is to be paid. But deliberately PMC spread these lies in order to push people into the builder's camp. And then there are other people कि मेरा ये बिल्डर है, अगर मैं उसको लाएगा तो मेरे को भी कुछ चीरी मिरी मिलेगा. So they want somebody or the other whom they know to come, because you have seen buildings from outside, you have seen names of the building, but you don't know who they are. So it's always nice, the typical middle class tendency is anybody who's richer than you is better. You have to listen to someone who's richer than you. Little do we know that the nationalized banks have lost 6,80,000 crores because the people who duped the nationalized banks were 285. The Vijay Mallyas of the world, the Nirav Modis of the world. So it is the rich people who come in Mercedes who cheat you, not a poor person, because he won't sleep if he has taken loan from you. So we tend to trust people who are richer than us, because we feel that if they are richer than us, then they are more honest. Actually, it's the reverse. So most of the time, I have seen rich people and I have seen how they have become rich. And believe me, it's not out of honesty. An honest person to be rich takes a lot of time. There are shortcuts to be rich, which one has seen. And the builders know how to take those shortcuts. So, it's not just lack of quality that the builder gives you, lack of proper location. And in some cases, it's so bad that in Mumbai, in single buildings, a building is 40-story. Ground to 10 is the original residence. The portions above is for the sellable area. The original residence entrance and exit is separate. I knew that when my grandfather's house was there was a separate entrance for workers, for employees who came. They used to come from a different room. Here, you are the owners and you will have a separate entrance and exit. Your lift will take you only to 10 floors. That lift cannot go beyond 10 floors. The sellable portion guy will come from another entrance. His lift doesn't stop from first to 10 floors. It starts from 10 floors and then stops at all floors. So there is a divide. On one side there is a person who has paid 3 crores, 4 crores, 5 crores for a flat. On the other side there is a person who has got it free. So the garden given to them are different, the playgrounds are different. They don't want their children to meet you. अरे वो मुफतिया लोग उनके पास नहीं जाते. फुकट्यांच्या मुलाबरोबर खेळू नका बाबा. Even the children. So there is a kind of a disparity, a division that is created. We don't require the British to divide us. We have people amongst us who like to divide us on the basis of caste, creed, religion, and now it is economic status. And redevelopment becomes a very crucial part. So how does one overcome that? So we decided to do this model, which is the self-redevelopment model. Now all the players in the game are the same. Only the top changes. There is no builder in self-redevelopment. In place of the builder, the place of the builder is taken by the cooperative housing society. That's the only thing that changes. Builder doesn't know how to make a plan. He hires an architect to make a plan. Cooperative society hires an architect to make a plan. Builder doesn't know how to get approvals. He hires a liaison person to take an approval. Cooperative society hires a liaison person. Once the approval is given, once your consent is given, builder takes your irrevocable consent and borrows from the market. In self-development, we raise funds through various schemes which I'm going to discuss with you. So no member has to contribute anything upfront. So we raise funds. How we raise funds, I will come to that issue. Builder hires the services of a contractor. In self-development, society hires the services of a better contractor. Builder asks the contractor to go easy on quality because he knows that those who are getting a free house have no voice because they have signed the irrevocable power of attorney. In self-redevelopment, we don't sign any irrevocable power of attorney in favor of anyone. We are the owners, we remain. Builder sells the flats and recovers his cost. We, cooperative society, sells the flats and recovers. So all the other players are the same. Only the person who laughs his way to the bank, the builder is not there. What goes to the builder goes to the members. So in self-redevelopment, more area than what a builder gives, better planning than what a builder gives, better quality construction than what a builder gives, better amenities than what a builder gives, more corpus than what a builder gives, maintenance-free living which no builder gives, and plus, if you want to buy extra area, there is no force, but if you want to buy extra area, you can buy extra area at 30% discount on the market price which no builder gives you. So these are all the benefits in self-development. I have completed 27, I can't say I have completed. Societies have completed 27 schemes under self-development agenda. I have only helped them. So I can't say I have. Societies have. You are welcome to go to those societies and see for yourself. Those of you who have seen my videos on my YouTube channel, if you type my name on the YouTube channel, you will see whatever I am telling you on. There are 240 videos wherever I go. There is no one recording it today. Otherwise, this would also go on the YouTube channel. Those who have seen my YouTube channel or attended my meeting, please do not reply to this question that I am asking now. I am asking a couple of questions, but please, otherwise it would be paper leak. Because those who have seen my videos or attended my meetings, they know the answer to these questions because in each one of my meetings, I ask the same questions. There is a society in Chembur called Chitra Society. Existing area occupied by people, carpet area 380 square feet. They went to 24 builders and all the builder gave them quotation. Some said in place of 380 we'll give 450, some said 455, some said 460 and so on. The highest was 515, 515 in place of 380. The PMC said इससे अच्छा तो कभी मिल नहीं सकता, 50% के करीब मिलता है, कोई बिल्डर जिंदगी में इससे ज्यादा दे नहीं सकता, ले लो. They came to me, I explained them self-redevelopment, they agreed Not a single member contributed 1 rupee. The society gave them rent to go from their existing houses. Today their new houses have been built. 380 original. Builder promised 515. Their houses have been built. I can't increase or decrease the houses today. Those who have seen my videos, please don't reply because suspense nikal jayega. Those who haven't seen the video, how much should they have got under self-redevelopment? It is of course more than what the builder has given. 380 original, 515 builder has offered. They did not go. They have completed their building under self-redevelopment. They are staying in that building now. Occupation certificate is there. Can someone make a guess how much they should get? 750. Very good guess. If builder gives 515, it should be 750. They have got 1,255 square feet. Not just that, they have got money for maintenance lifetime free. They will never pay maintenance. Wait, hold your claps. Every member is getting per month 40,000 rupees pension from the scheme. Whenever you have time, go to Chennai, visit Chitra Society and check with them whether it is true. I have done nothing. There is no jadoo that I have done. There was money in that land which builder would have got, they have got it. Like this, there are 27. I'll give you just 2 more examples. Because if I keep on giving you example, fortunately today is Mahashivratri, so I am on a fast and most of you are, so we don't have to be guilty for feeling hungry today. So we can talk for a while. But those of us, I'm not a diabetic, but those diabetic may require this. So I'll cut short. In Mulund, East Purvarang Cooperative Housing Society, they had 370 square feet, 100 members. Today, the building has been built. They are the tallest building in Mulund East. They have got 1,150 square feet carpet area and 25 lakh corpus per member. And the best amenities ever. Siddharth Nagar, Goregaon. Everyone knows about Patrachal. The people who escaped the builder from Patrachal, those who went to the builder for 15 years were on the streets. Even now they have not got their houses. But they are going to get houses of 600 square feet. That is what government says. So far they have not got it. Those who escaped them, how much area they had? 225 square feet. And 180 of them have come to me. Their buildings have not yet been built, but plans have been approved. 225. Chitra was from 380 to 1,250. Purvarang from 370 was 1,100. Now these are 225. How much should they get? Can someone make a guess? 800 someone is saying. You'll be shocked. Some of you who may have some weaker heart can put hand here. 1,880, 3 flats of 600 square feet each. they are getting. The chief is a software engineer called Sandeep Patil, and he's working in a multinational firm as a chief software engineer. He has 300 people working under him. He understood the math immediately. He said, I'm not allowing. He said, hello. He said, I'm not going to allow the mercenaries to take over. I will take it in my hands. And today they are getting 1,880 square feet. And can you imagine what corpus? 60 lakhs per file. I want you to take a bus and go and meet Sandeep Patil or invite Sandeep Patil here. He'll give you a presentation on it. But this is the Sandeep Patil's building has not yet been built. Plans have been approved. They are on the way for them. But the other 27 buildings have been completed. In Vileparle East, they had 425 square feet, they have got 1,450. In Charkop, they have built 16 buildings, all they had about 500 square feet, and nowhere are they getting more than 1,450. So this is the self-development story. Now, when we had no support from government, no support from everybody. But we started doing, everyone was working against us. But we succeeded despite everyone being against us. So the government said, "Nahi, madad karega." See, the government is very typical. आदमी को अग्नि परीक्षा के लिए सीता को छोड़ देने को, उसमें से निकली तो देवी बन गई, नहीं निकलती बेचारी सीता बन जाती, कोई उसके लिए होता नहीं. So when I wrote the scheme, nobody supported. But when schemes were successful, hello. When the schemes were successful, government said, when the schemes were successful,
Hello. So when the schemes were successful, government said, we also want to do something. Mr. Prabhu, please come tell us what we should do. I said, are you willing to come out with a law? He said, yes, we want to do. Because they have realized that 27 buildings are successful. Whenever a scheme becomes successful, government wants to take credit. किया तो कुछ भी नहीं, लेकिन क्रेडिट तो लेना ही है. So I said, okay, ले लो. I have no worries. I'll give you all the credit. Like Abhimanyu said कि मैं पेट में था समझा. So I've been talking about self-redevelopment for 20 years. आप स्कूल में थे जब भी मैंने आपको ये बोला था तो आपकी ही स्कीम है. So they came up with a law. What does that law says? There is a law, there is a GR. When was this GR approved? 13th September 2019. How many years have passed? 7 years have passed. 13 September 2019, government came with a GR. What does it say? Number one, there will be one window system. All your papers will be given to one IAS officer if you go for self-redevelopment. He will get all approvals within 6 months. If approvals don't come, it will be deemed approval. You can start your work. Number one. Number two, whatever FSI builder gets, self-development will get 10% more FSI. Scheme number three, if you go to a builder, he gives you 200 square feet more, then you have to pay stamp duty at market rate on that 200 square feet. If in self-redevelopment you get 1000 square feet more, how much stamp duty you have to pay? Only 1000 rupees. So in self-redevelopment, there is no stamp duty, only 1000. Irrespective of how much area you get, there is no stamp duty. That is the only point which is implemented. All others are not yet implemented. Number three, you have to buy TDR from the municipal corporation. This wire is loose. You have to buy TDR from the municipal corporation. Whatever the builder pays for TDR, you have to pay 50%. Number four, you have to buy FSI from the municipal corporation. Whatever the builder pays for the FSI, you have to pay 50%. Number six, open spaces deficiency, you have to pay premium. Whatever the builder pays as premium, you have to pay 50%. Number seven, builder has to pay land under construction penalty and tax. That tax will be waived for you. Number eight, if you take loan, then whatever is the interest you are paying the bank, government will pay 4% of the interest. You will pay the rest. Number nine, any other schemes where you have to pay to the government, whatever builder has to pay, you will pay 50%. Number 10, if you have to pay money to SIDCO, builder has to pay it upfront. Here you will get 6 installments. You have to pay only one installment every 6 months. Number 11, when you pay this installment, you have to pay the interest on the installment. For self-redevelopment, these interests are waived. Without interest, you will pay the installment. All these things, 24 different points came in the GR. However, till today, other than the stamp duty, no other point of the GR has been implemented. 2019, the GR came, they came with the GR to the election, got votes. Did not implement. 2024 parliament election, they said, abhi ye GR parliament ke turant baad mein implement hoga. Did not. 2024 assembly election with the same GR, abhi implement karenge. They did not implement. Now they said, अभी कॉर्पोरेशन में हमको चुन के दो, इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे. कॉर्पोरेशन में आ गए, अभी भी इम्प्लीमेंट हुआ. नाउ वी हैव फाइल्ड अ केस कि कितना दिन हमको उल्लू बनाएंगे भाई. 7 साल तो रुक गए. वी हैव गॉन टू कोर्ट एंड कोर्ट हैज सेड दैट रिप्लाई विद इन 2 months why you have not implemented and give reasons. So let's hope at least the courts will help us. So this is the government trying to help us, showing that they are helping us. You know, all the WhatsApp group, अरे गवर्नमेंट ने ये किया, गवर्नमेंट ने वो किया, कुछ हुआ नहीं, खाली जीआर 7 साल हुए अभी तक जीआर का अमल नहीं हुआ. It's unfortunate, but that's how politicians work. I have seen them from close quarters, so I don't trust them. Till it actually starts happening, I'm not going to trust these politicians. But anyway, I must tell you. So now, last question is, where will the money come from? 7 schemes have been declared by the people from which the money comes. Whatever occupying plus whatever is free, that is decided by the general. You don't have to pay a single rupee for that. However, if you want to buy more than that, whatever is the market rate, get 30% discount on the market rate. What is the selling price in this area? So assuming carpet or built up? No. Carpet. Say carpet area is 20. Whatever is the carpet area rate, if it is 20,000, whatever that is, ascertain that 30% on that, that's 14,000 rupees per square feet. You can buy square feet, 100 square feet extra, 200, then 28 lakhs of rupees. If you want 300, then 36, whatever it comes, lakhs of rupees. 14 into 3, what? 28, 38, 42 lakhs. You don't have to pay this money. You have to pay 20% of this money. The rest comes from home loan. You'll ask me, who is giving the home loan? So the bankers are here to say, we are giving you home loan. I have brought them because there will be some doubting Thomas. ऐसा नहीं देता है बैंक वाला. Banks are here. I have negotiated with 4 banks. One of them is here. That is Shamrao Vittal Cooperative Bank, SVC Bank. Their chairman and I had a meeting, and they said for every self-redevelopment project that we take, whatever money is required for home loan, they are willing to give. Whatever loans is there. Now someone will say, my age is 60, will I get home loan? Yes, because we have made a new instrument of family home loan. So if the member's age is more than 60, then any member of the family who is less than 60 will join him in the family home loan jointly, and the home loan will come. Someone will say, my income is not there, will I get a home loan? Yes. Any member of the family who has certain income, if they jointly apply with you, that will be treated as your income and the home loan will come to you. That is scheme number 1. You want to be more entrepreneurial and you want to buy an extra flat. This is the first scheme number 1 is to increase the size of your house. Assuming you have 400 and you are getting another 400 free, assuming, then it's 800, but you want another 200. So at 30% discount. That is scheme number 1. Scheme number 2, member's wife, member's son, member's daughter, even if daughter is married, member's father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, grandson, granddaughter wanting to buy a flat will get the flat at 20% discount from free sale. So in place of 20,000 rupees carpet area, it will be 16,000 rupees per square feet. Straight away on a 500 square feet flat, you are getting 10 lakhs rupees discount on day 1. That's scheme number 2. Scheme number 3, members, brothers, sisters, father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. If they want to buy a flat in the sellable area, 15% discount. Brother, sister, their children, grandchildren, father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, their children, grandchildren. 15% discount. That is scheme number 3. First is 30%, second is 20%, third is 15%. Scheme number 4, first cousins. Father's brothers' children, father's sister's children. Mother's brothers' children, mother's sister's children. Same with wives, members' wives, father's brothers' children, father's sister's children, mother's brothers' children, mother's sister's children. First cousin. How much? 10% discount for first cousin. That is scheme number 4. Now scheme number 5. Ex-members. Someone was member of your society, has sold. अब मैं तो बेच के गया, अभी तुम्हारा अच्छा हो रहा है क्या, हमको कुछ चांस है क्या? हाँ, आ जाओ भाई, 5% डिस्काउंट फॉर एक्स मेंबर्स. हम तुम्हारे साथ इतना साल रहा, अभी हमको मालूम नहीं था, हमको ये घर छोटा गिर गया, इसके लिए हम गया, लेकिन अभी हमको वापस आने का है, तुम्हारे साथ रहने का है, अभी बूढ़ा हो गया तो अभी कुछ जिंदगी आपके साथ में रहने का है. ओके, 5 will give you 5% discount. Then scheme number 6. All the flats will be allotted by lottery. Whoever gets the flat by lottery gets the flat. However, if someone says, sir, मेरा बर्थडे 9 तारीख को है, मेरे को 9 फ्लोर चाहिए, 901 चाहिए. मेरा बर्थडे 15 तारीख को है, मेरे को 15 मंजिला पे घर चाहिए. कोई बोलेगा मुझे रोड फेसिंग घर चाहिए. कोई बोलेगा मुझे गार्डन दिखना चाहिए मेरे घर से, ऐसा घर चाहिए. कोई बोलेगा मुझे वेस्टर्ली फ्लैट चाहिए, वहाँ से हवा आती है. कोई बोलेगा मेरे को किचन ईस्ट फेसिंग चाहिए. कोई बोलेगा वास्तु के हिसाब से मेरे को ये फ्लैट चाहिए. कोई बोलेगा मेरे को हाईएस्ट फ्लोर पे चाहिए. सो दोज आर चॉइसेस. उसको कैसा है, इफ यू वांट योर कार नंबर एज 001, क्या करते हो, आपको पैसा देना पड़ता है. इफ यू वांट योर नंबर विद लास्ट 4 डिजिट 0, क्या करना पड़ता है, मुकेश अंबानी को पैसा देना पड़ता है. इधर इफ यू वांट चॉइस फ्लैट, यू हैव टू गिव मनी, बट दैट इज नॉट अ दान, दैट इज नॉट अ डोनेशन. यू हैव टू गिव लोन. I want a flat on this floor. General body will decide that if your building is 21 storied, from 15 to 21, anyone wants per floor 1 lakh, 10 lakh onwards. Per floor 1 lakh, 11 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, whatever. Or general body may decide 8 lakh, 9 lakh. I don't decide these things. Your general body decides. That money is not going. No one is taking it away. You are only giving loan so that initial expenses is bared by that. When the flat is complete, that will be adjusted towards the extra area given to you. So you are not giving like getting 001 number for the car, you are giving money which is gone. Here you are not giving any money. You are giving them loan to the society. Because initially before approval, we need to deposit some money with the SEDCO, with Navi Mumbai. Where will this money come from? It will come from those of us who want choice चाहिए, choice मिलेगा. लेकिन choice मिलेगा तो कुछ पैसा लोन देना पड़ेगा. वो लोन वापस मिलेगा. फ्री नहीं चाहिए, किसी का दान नहीं चाहिए. So that is scheme number 6. And last scheme, scheme number 7. After all this, if there are flats to be sold, then every member will get a right to sell one flat. Sole selling agency. You go on Facebook, you go on WhatsApp, you go on YouTube, you go anywhere and advertise for your flat. If because of you the buyer comes, then you get 2% brokerage from the buyer. तो घर बन गया तो साथ में ब्रोकरेज भी आ गया तो फर्नीचर का थोड़ा पैसा भी आ गया. So these are 7 schemes which we do in Bombay, and I've completed 27 projects, and there are 180 projects which are ongoing. All these 7 schemes have been successfully implemented. In most cases, we don't have to take even 1 rupees loan for the society. The loan will be taken by the member who buys that extra area. Society doesn't take any loan. So no loan to be taken by the society. All these schemes will be converted into home loans. The home loans will be funded by the banks. The responsibility of paying the home loan will be of that member, not of the society. He will get extra area, extra flat. He can sell the flat at a later stage, recover the cost and pay the home loan. It's up to him. Discounted price home loan. They have declared amongst all we have approached Bank of Maharashtra, we have approached State Bank of India, we have approached Indian Bank, and we have approached Shamra Vittal Bank. Presently their rates for deposit interest and loans are in the present given scenario the best. So, and they give better terms. There are no hidden charges. And like some other banks, you don't have to give any corruption to any of these people for getting your loans. There is no system. We are talking straight to the chairman. He has told all the employees, no person coming for loan should be treated differently. All loans should be sanctioned within the given stipulated period. You have to ask them for all the papers, and those papers will be processed at the earliest. And if someone wants to, if you don't want to pay interest to the bank, you want to immediately disburse. So you first get the loan sanction. When from your home loan the bank is disbursing, say 5 lakhs of rupees, you pay 5 lakhs. So you don't pay any interest. That scheme is also available. So this is how the funds are. Now let us come to the main part as to how much area is possible with you. This is back of the envelope calculations. The detailed calculations will be done by 10 different architects so that you will have a better choice. Who is going to write on the board for me, please? So, on the top left, please write area of plot. Left. area of plot. How much is it? Area, जमिनीचा एरिया किती आहे? 87 square meter. Below that, no, we'll take a photograph and send it by WhatsApp to everybody. If you write big, because lot of things have to be written. You will have to help with the calculations. FSI. Dash 3.00. Multiply 8748 by 3.00. Those of you with weak hearts, please put your hand, because what you are going to get may be something which will shock you. Okay, now this is green building, GREEN, green building. Under the new rule, if you make your building into green building, you can get 7% more FSI. So 107% of 26244. 28081 square meter. Then write ancillary, ANCILLARY. You are thinking of any commercial area here, na? So only residential. AN. नहीं, ancillary.
After AN.
60%. 60. For residential. If it is commercial, it is 80%. We are taking only 60%. So take 60% of 2,881 square meter. One 16849. Now convert this into square feet, multiply that by 10.764. No, 18 lakh. One lakh 81,359 square feet.
No, I'm still a bit confused.
You've just written the 60%. You added it to add to
No,
28,000.
no, there is something wrong. See, 28,000 meters, add 60% to 28,000 meters. How can it be 16,000? Of course. Last 40 years I've been teaching for the master's degree, and I make these kind of mistakes, allow them to make mistakes, so I judge how much your brain is sharp, because we are all beyond 60, so this is my way of judging. Ancillary is always addition, ancillary is never subtraction. Yeah, we can argue about it, but the fact is that ancillary is always added, it is never deducted. That is very close to what I have in mind. Now, how many flats do you have? Number of flats. Number of flats 174. Do you have how much carpet area you have consumed? Square meter. Yeah. Total. I'm saying total how much area? Yeah, but total consumed area has to be different. It can't be different. Square meter. Into square feet. Okay, this is what you have consumed. Now, let us go for breakup of the flats. Size and number. I have done all this calculation, but if I would have brought it on a sheet of paper, it would have gone in your waste paper basket. So I don't make you do this calculation. So when you make mistakes, you understand where you are going wrong. Okay, this is 64. Next, 2 BHK.
The DGM of the bank, Mr. More is here. He has to come from Kandivali, so see, actually the person in charge of Navi Mumbai, the head, was to come, but somebody in his family today morning when he was starting expired, so he called me, and so Mr. More is here. But he will come and meet all of you. नाही, स्क्वेअर फीटमध्ये लिहिण्याची गरज नाही. आपल्याला फक्त रेंट्स कळण्यासाठी ते मी लिहितोय. म्हणजे भाडी कॉस्ट काढायची आहे ना, भाडी किती पडणार ते आपण काढतोय म्हणून ते लिहितोय. एरवी त्याची गरज नाही, कारण आपल्याला टोटल एरिया कन्झ्युम मिळालेला आहे, त्यामुळे त्याची गरज नाही खरं म्हणजे. Now, below the size of flat, is there some more? आता now below the size of flat, size of flat च्या खाली रेंट्स लिहा. या इंडिव्हिज्युअल रेंट पर मंथ लिहा सगळ्यांची. 1 BHK ला किती रेंट पडणार जर सगळ्यांनी शिफ्ट व्हायचं असेल तर. This is only an example. Please, 1 rupee, 2 rupee, we'll discuss later. This is just to give you an idea. 1 BHK, how much rent is generally expected? Uh, 35K. Right, 35K. Two BHK. We will have to verify it with what builders give in this area. You may want 1 lakh also, but ऐसा नहीं होता है. जो एवरेज है वो बोलो. I am not asking what you wish. I am asking what the market is giving today. There are two things that we never trust when we ask any individual. One is आपके बच्चे को अभी के एग्जाम में कितना परसेंट मिला है और आपका कारपेट एरिया कितना है. In both the things there is bound to be error, 99%. आता on this side multiply 35 by 64 by 36 months and amount of rent. Make down in the same line. This side in the same line. So 35 into 64 into 36 months. $35,000 into 64 into 36 months. Just amount. Then if 8.06 crore manana, 8.06 crore manana, इतकं सगळं नका लिहू. 8.06 crore. $75 into 4. See, I'm working out the whole feasibility before you, and how it is made, that also I'm making it clear. So anybody's daughter who has maths in class 8 can do this calculation. There is no algebra, there is no geometry. This is simple multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. No difficult this thing. I am demystifying the whole thing so that every member, all 174 members should be able to do this calculation. कंप्लीट नाही झालेलं 18 मध्ये. टोटल मारा आता we have to add 1 month charges and all that. So this is 19.8. Let us take it 22 crores all inclusive. Okay. Now, cost of construction. Take it up. Cost of construction. अगदी वर घ्या. टोटल एरिया आपला किती आहे काढलेला 4,83,691 into 3,500. $3,500. मैंने 169.2 crore म्हणा ना. 169.3 crore. Say 170 crore. Payment to Sidco. I'm taking lump sum 50 crores. It won't come that much. We get a reduced thing for self-redevelopment. If that GR is implemented, it won't even come 12 crores. But I'm taking on the upper side, higher side. 50 crore, 50. Actually, it will be 15, but I'm taking, fire brigade charges, scrutiny charges, architect's fees, all that. And add this 22 crore to that. त्याच्यावर 22 पण घ्या ना. 170 plus 72. आता आपल्याकडे सध्या कंझ्युम 96,000 आहे. ते 96,000 हा कार्पेट एरिया आहे. हा बिल्टअप एरिया इज 1,10,000. This is a ballpoint built-up area with thinner walls, not like usual. 1,10,000. Assuming we take double for all. I'm just assuming. Let us find out how it works. 1,10,000 built-up into 2. तिथे खालीच हा. 1,10,000 built-up area into 2. Assuming this is what we are going to consume. So 2,20,000. So each person, whatever he has, gets the. I'm just imagining. Then we'll take 90%, we'll take 80% if it doesn't work out. Now minus that from 4,83,691 minus 2,20,000 from that. 4,83,691. अरे ते
हे 2,20,000च्या वर एक झिरो जास्त झालाय का? हां हां ठीक आहे. हां तर त्याच्यातून 2,20,000 मायनस करा. आता 263,691 multiplied by 20,000 per square feet. Five to 7 crores. Yes.
हे जे आपण रेंट घेतलंय, the rent that we have calculated or assumed right now is current market. This, if it all goes after 2 years or so, we have to factor that.
Let us increase it. Wait. There is enough buffer there. You want 100 crore buffer for 20 crore? I have kept 5 crore buffer, so don't worry about that. चिंदी चोरी करू नका. हे छोट्या गोष्टी आहे. तुम्ही see the larger picture, then talk about 1 rupee, 2 rupee. So minus 242 from 520 CR. $527 मधून 242 मायनस करा. Divide by how many members? Divide by 174 members. आता लोकांच्या चेहऱ्यावर जरा तेज आलेलं आहे. पर मेंबर तुम्हाला डबल घर घेऊन, हे ॲव्हरेज आहे. ज्याचं मोठं घर असेल त्याला रिलेटिव्हली जास्त मिळेल, ज्याचं छोटं घर असेल त्याला कमी मिळेल. आता 1 बेडरूमवाला मला 1.5 कोटी तुम्ही सांगितलं होतं, 15 लाख की स्टोरी आ जाएगी फिर. ऐसा नहीं. दिस इज अ बॉल पॉइंट कैलकुलेशन where we are trying to understand what the idea is. I am just giving you. Now someone wants to increase the rent by 10%, 20%. करो ना, तुम लोग कैलकुलेशन करो ना. कितना भी करेगा तो भी बहुत प्रॉफिट है. मी म्हणतो 1.5 कोटी नाही, 1 कोटी, 1 कोटी नाही, 70 लाख, 70 लाख नाही, 50 लाख, 50 लाख नाही, 40 लाख तरी मिळतील. ते बँकेत ठेवून इंटरेस्टवर मेंटेनन्स फ्री तरी येईल. मला हे डोळे उघडण्यासाठी हे कॅल्क्युलेशन्स आहेत, बाकी काही. डिटेल कॅल्क्युलेशन will be done by the 10 architects. They will tell you all the details. I can do that, but I want to give you the larger picture. Put a disclaimer that this is only illustrative example. Three FSI for all redevelopment is permissible. आणखी वाढवायचं कशाला? सध्या
आहे तेवढं बघा. ते त्यांना त्यांची नोकरी वाचवण्यासाठी हे सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्हाला सांगायला लागतात ना. 4 पण मिळेल, 5 पण मिळेल, 6 पण मिळेल, सगळं मिळेल. आत्याला मिशा असत्या तर काका म्हटलं असतं. आपला रस्ता मोठा झाला असता तर 8 FSI घेतला असता. तर उद्या माझ्या आत्याला मोठ्या मिशा आल्या तर तिला आत्या नाही म्हणणार, काका म्हणणार ना. आता see, this is only an illustrative example to tell you what your potential is. तुम्ही जर बिल्डर कडे गेलात तर हे तुमच्या वाट्याचे 1.5 कोटी आणि तुमची घरं कोणी बिल्डर 50% पेक्षा देत नाही नव्या मुंबईमध्ये. म्हणजे घरं तुम्हाला जी मिळाली त्या घरामध्ये 1 कोटी तुमचा लॉस आणि वर हा 1.5 कोटी, 2 ते 2.5 कोटीचा लॉस करून तुम्ही कोणा बिल्डरकडे जाणार आहात का? हा खरा प्रश्न आहे. In order to make you into loss, the chairman secretary can barter for 20 crore for themselves. Fortunately, the chairman secretary here are good that they have invited me. In many cases, the members invite me. The Cooperative Societies Act has a provision that if 1/3 of the members sign that a requisition meeting that we need Mr. Prabhu to talk on self-redevelopment, then chairman and secretary have to call compulsorily, otherwise registrar will dissolve the committee. So where the chairman and secretary don't invite, there the members call me. I have to go there and I have to say good things about the chairman secretary also in those societies. Here I am fortunate that they came and met me earlier and we discussed with them also. I was as usual a bit frank and blunt with them, but they tolerated my frankness and I told them, Baba, तुम लोग को कुछ 10-20 करोड़ छोड़ के मेरे पास आ रहे हैं ऐसा सोचो, लेकिन मेंबर को जो मिलने वाला है वो मेंबर को न्याय मिलेगा, आप लोगों को नहीं मिलने वाला है. So this is the kundali of your society. Now, once you take a decision of self-redevelopment, you have to take 2 decisions. One is to resolve for self-redevelopment. Second, to resolve for assessment of demand, which means before to the architect we have to tell him hello, flats of what size, we have to tell the architect. So that before that we have to assess the demand. Assuming the 1-bedroom hall kitchen are getting double, but assuming they want to buy more, assuming the 2-bedroom hall kitchen want to buy more, whatever you want, we will do it. And within the flat, if you want some internal design, instead you will get 1 flat, but within the flat you can have some 2 flats, 3 flats, so that one of them you can give on rent, and from that rent you can get your corpus for the rest of your life. That is also possible. None of these figures are going to be decided by me. All the figures are going to be decided by you in your general body. All the members of the general body are going to decide the figures. This is your property, this is your land, this is your house, you are the owner, I am not the person to decide. Neither is the managing committee going to decide. It is the general body who will take all the decision. The managing committee are your trustees. They will implement all the decisions that you will take. Now, two things. Any questions, please ask. Then we wind up. You are from this society. Today it's a member of this, today it is the meeting of this society. We have invited you, but you are not supposed to participate in this. Let the members participate. I am here to reply to the members. You call a meeting in your building, I will come and reply to you. The way you bowl, I will give you that kind of meeting. So don't worry. Let them ask the questions. Only members of Sneh society are supposed to participate in this discussion, please. Dispute between the builder. We are not going to builder, so why think about something which we are not going into? No, then ask the builder, don't ask me. As self-redevelopment, I reply to questions which I have said about self-redevelopment. No, this is not a government scheme. This is the scheme in Mumbai which we have devised. Different societies have a right to alter it, increase it, decrease it. It's your general body's decision. You have to fine-tune it, see that it doesn't upset your project as such. You have to maintain the feasibility of the project while doing it. This has been followed by 180 societies. So I am giving you this. You can have your own scheme. There is no problem. No, they are not giving, you have not understood. Society is not asking for any loan, so there is no question of security. They are giving only home loans for those who are buying extra area. Their flats become the security like any other home loan for the extra area. Funding of the project comes from the loans given to the extra area. All the extra area put together creates a fund 360 crores. That is the extra area sold. Whatever you are selling, that they are giving. And from that the building is built. No, the people who are buying that extra area. No. When you do your assessment of demand, we will come to know how much of you people are buying. Then we will sit and discuss the strategies for funding, and then we will take it further. The bank has a system wherein there are 5 bank officers who are wanting to buy flats, and if we give them a good discount, they will be willing to buy in bulk. So, if we are not able, then we can offer it to other bulk booking and they will buy it. So not 1 inch of land will go without selling. Before we start the work, the full money's assurance will be there.
I am the bona fide member of the society. He has covered most of my questions, but a continuation. Many of the flats here are already on loan. So, what would be the treatment of that? Maybe it's a question.
No, all these are my questions. How many eyes you have? Two.
Yes.
How many ears you have? Two. How many mouths you have? One. All societies in Maharashtra, Mumbai and the country have people with loans. So you are not the first in the world having that. So whatever is happening for all of them will happen to you. You have to give on a letter to the society, to the bank, that my EMIs on these loans I shall continue to pay during redevelopment. That is enough.
That's an undertaking, that's it.
Yes.
Great.
Not even an undertaking, a letter.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
To your whichever bank you have taken the loan from.
You have considered the area of the plot, but during redevelopment, wouldn't there be widening or
Even if the road is widened, the FSI doesn't change.
but the plot area will reduce because
If it reduces, but the area is calculated as per the earlier area.
okay, so
It doesn't change.
okay, thank you.
Yes, please.
How much percentage agreement is needed to go for self?
51% of the members.
Is there any height restriction on the tower? Is there any height restriction on the tower?
Whatever height restrictions are there in Nerul, they will be applicable to you. There are no separate height restrictions at all. Which is the tallest building in Nerul so far? 29-storied plus penthouse is the highest. That much you will get. If there are any change in laws, then you will get that benefit. Yes.
You said 51% required for self-redevelopment. Because a lot of us are under the impression that for self-redevelopment it's 100% for...
Not at all. This is a carnage. Is all these PMCs and these nonsense builders are spreading to scare you, so that one person should say, "अरे मैं किसी भी हालत में देगा नहीं." Then someone says, "अरे वो नहीं देगा, फिर मैं क्यों देगा?" This is how the builders are spoiling self-redevelopment. It's not going to happen. If you have 51%, it will be done, and you don't require 100%. Now, once you are done, I have to give you some bonus also. Yes. What? See, green building is a new scheme wherein global warming is happening. So you are supposed to use recycled materials. You are supposed to have solar energy. You are supposed to recycle your water. You are supposed to have underground aquifers. You are supposed to keep the rainwater harvesting. And for each one of them, that you get points. So if you follow all those points properly, which builders never follow, then as a special incentive, the DC rules say you can get 7% additional FSI. 7% is if you go to platinum level green building, assuming you don't go to 7%, to gold level, then you get 5% additional. So 5 or 7. I think we are taking 7 in most cases. we can't hear you. No, parking is, I have not considered parking in this calculation at all. Parking is over and above, there is no FSI involved in parking. Parking we spend on construction of parking, we recover it on the sale of parking. It is always in positive. That's why we don't consider either the construction or the sale. Because then 5 लाख में बेचेगा कि 6 में बेचेगा 6.5 में बेचेगा. Basically, society doesn't have to spend on parking. Whatever we spend on parking is recovered from the parking itself, not part of FSI. No calculation here will go on parking. No, it can't be reduced. How can area be reduced? Now come on, I know whether it is reduced or not. You are talking to an architect who has churned out at least 200 PhDs. So I know what I am trying to say. Very good question. Number one, there is no sahib. No one is going to take a decision for you. You are the sahib. You have to take. See, an architect will give you a triangular balcony, a square balcony, a circular balcony. You have to decide which of these three you want. There will be 50 people who will say, मेरे को square ही चाहिए. There will be someone who will say, ऐसा नहीं. Whatever be the disagreement, disagreements are bound to be there and they should be there. But there should be voting and there should be ballot. बाबा ये building ऐसा दिखेगा कि ऐसा दिखेगा. There are fights on to what color to be given to the building also. But that should be voted at the end of the general body. Every month there will be compulsory one general body meeting. Every first Sunday, last Sunday, first Saturday, last Sunday. So whatever be the thing, you have to be present on that, and whatever decision is taken. And if you disagree, let there be voting. That should be happen. That is number one. Number two is old Uni-dhuni should be left. See, in every society there are problems, because his father and my father don't get along, I and he don't get along. So all these old things, they should be kept. And third thing is, keep politicians at arm's length. Let the self-redevelopment be decided amongst members alone. And whenever every political party must be having some sympathizer, so whoever is that party's sympathizer should take care of his leader. बाबा तुम्ही काय काळजी करू नका, पूर्ण झाल्यावर तुमच्या नावाचा बोर्ड लावू आम्ही, तुम्हीच केलं म्हणून. They want their board, they want it to come in their leaflet in the election की स्नेह आम्हीच केलं. You give them the credit, बाबा चला तुम्हीच केलं. We will honor them when our building will be built. We will do satkar for them. But while the work is going on, they should remain. Tara lambun namaskar kara. These are the main things. One by one. No. Whoever is the successor, he gets it. General body decides. I don't. These are administrative things. These are not decisions which
I need to intervene. There is a bylaw which is very clear on that. You have to follow it. Yes.
Or separately. While it is going in the redevelopment, at that time we have to do the Cisco transfer. Those
Yes.
purpose latest.
Yes.
It is going.
Whatever is the law for all the people in Navi Mumbai, that will be applicable to you. You are not any different from the rest. Whatever is the rule for everybody, that will be applicable to you.
That means it is going on.
Whatever is the rule that is applicable to everybody. Now, I have to give you some bonus announcement. I did not want to say that at the beginning of this, but I have studied this site. See, being an architect, I woke up at I think 4:30 or so, when did my morning walk and exercises. Then I was visiting your site since the morning on Google, obviously. And I have done some study. It is possible that without everyone shifting from here, the tower can come by demolishing only portion of the building, and the whole construction can come and the rest can shift from their old building into new. I have done my homework on that. That is possible. Whether you should do it or not, that's your general body's decision. But if you want, that is possible. You know, I'm always worried about the senior citizen. My father lived with me for 102 years, and the worst thing that he ever thought about is displacement. So when you leave your house, you go to another place, you are living in someone else's house on rent, you don't know who's going to iron your clothes, who's going to clean your utensils, who's going to cook for you, who's going to take care of. For my father, he required some help, whether he will get in the other place some help, whether somebody will come to massage his legs, whether, you know, all these problems. अरे मी गेलो इथून तर मी मरेपर्यंत होईल की नाही. You know, all these problems can be solved if, of course, it is your decision. If you decide, it will be a bit inconvenient, but if you decide, then without everyone shifting, only by demolishing some portion which is required for the new tower, you can start the work, and once it is brought to a particular level, we can install the lifts and you shift there. Now someone will say कि थोड़ा धूल आएगा क्या? आएगा, उसमें कोशिश करेंगे कि कम होगा, लेकिन बाजू की बिल्डिंग रीडेवलपमेंट में जाएगी तो उसका धूल भी आ सकता है. तो दैट हमारी बिल्डिंग के ही धूल आना चाहिए ऐसा नहीं है, धूल तो कहीं से भी आ सकता है. So there are plus and minus points. I am not telling you that no, you should not shift. I am not telling you that you should shift. But that option is not there with all societies. With you, that option is there. You can think about it. And what can happen is, see, some people may have given their houses on rent, and some people are living. So the portion which has been demolished, the society can take the rented houses itself and shift those people from the demolished portion into the rented houses. No member will going out of the society. We can do some fine tuning that as far as possible. If someone already has 2 houses, then he doesn't have a problem. But if someone doesn't have a house, then if we want, we can make arrangement so that minimum displacement can be done. That is also possible. Any other questions?
In case that does not
36 months is on the higher side. There is new technology. It depends on what technology you want to do. My self-development building in Juhu, which is done by architect Nitin Killawala, who himself stays in that building. Juhu, there are height restriction that he could not go beyond 11 story. From the date of vacating the building and demolition, the whole building was completed and keys were given in 4 months and 11 days. So that kind of technology is available. The Israeli latest technology is available. The Samsung's latest technology which they have used in BKC is available. You saw the speed of the buildings that are coming up in BKC. Contractor is Samsung. The Israeli technology, they can build a 100-storied building and give you keys in 1 year and 2 months. So these are all, whether you should go there, whether you should take that technology or not, it has everything has its plus and minus. Design wise, there are restrictions when you go for fast construction technology. So that there are some minus points also. But your rents will be saved, your time will be saved. So 36 months is a very safe assumption for a good technology. We are not going for, you see, unfortunately in Navi Mumbai, all the PMCs are telling you that Maiwan is a good technology. Let me tell you as a senior professor that for the last 40 years, 40, Maiwan has been treated as an outdated technology. We don't even teach that in college anymore. It used to be a latest technology, but because all the builders here have bought their aluminum shutterings in Maiwan and they want to use the same thing, they are spreading the lies. Arey latest hai yaar, Maiwan kara denge. So everyone tells me when I go, Sahib, amcha Maiwan karuya ka? Amche builder sangtat Maiwan manje best. Maiwan is unbelievable, outdated, and that is what builder. You know, one of the Navi Mumbai guys came and said, आम्हाला एका बिल्डरनी प्रेझेंटेशन दिलं हो, अहो काय सगळ्या गोष्टी इतक्या मस्त देतोय, आमचे पाईप सुद्धा ए क्लास देत आहे. नाउ how can I tell him that A class is the worst pipe, C class are the best pipes? He doesn't know. So this is the kind of things that the builders do, and we fall prey to that because we have no understanding. And worse still, if you don't understand, you are not willing to admit that you are not understanding. You want to insist, nahi, barabar hai, mazat barabar hai. So that these are to overlook. No, you have to pay 10% of the ready reckoner land price to get it. That's why I have taken that 50 crores into it. It is higher. I have completed a 35-storied building in Mulund for 2912. Larsen and Toubro quality construction. See, if you want, we can give you bills of 10,000 rupees per square feet also. But they are only bills. They are fooling you. We know how much it costs. What is the cost of steel? What is the cost of cement? What is the cost of tiles? What is the cost of sliding window? We will do the detailed costing and place it before you. What is the cost of labor? What is the cost of profit of contractor? Only then we have to okay the tender. We don't want even 1% here and there to go out of default. At least when I'm supervising, nothing like this happens. Any other questions? I think we have. Arey, you have asked too many questions. Now enough. No, then I'm sorry. Then it's my mistake. I allowed you all these. This is only a meeting of this society. You are not supposed to ask. Now I have one question from Sneh. How many of you think self-development should be done? Bolo bhai, please raise your hands. All from Sneh societies. I think we have more than 100% people here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, the speakers are here, they will speak to you.
Good afternoon. My name is Bhupal More. I am the regional head for this particular area, Mumbai. At the outset, let me first thank the member of Sneh CHS and the committee members who have actually given us an opportunity, and Prabhu sir, because we have been working together for many projects on it. Am I audible? Yeah, okay. So let me first thank every one of you for giving the opportunity for us to come over here. Talking about my bank, formerly known as an Shamra Vittal Cooperative Bank, now we call it as an SPC Cooperative Bank. This bank is an 119 years old bank, established in 1906, with a total business mix of around 40,000 plus. Present, we have presence in 11 states in India, with branch network of 203 branches, which keeps on growing every year. Talking about my products, as Sir said rightly, we are pioneers in housing loans, any type of loan, might be SME or a schematic retail loan. We provide all types